Hey, what's up, people? Back at you again with another Moralities Moment. This is vid number 3 in my series entitled Ways to Know People. This morning's note is titled Know Where a Person Stands. The note says, to know where people stand, question them concerning right and wrong, see if or how they change, exhaust all their arguments. To know their intellect, consult them on strategy. To know bravery or cowardice, announce that there is trouble and observe what they do. To observe their nature, get them intoxicated. To know modesty or greed, present them with a prospect of gain. To know trustworthiness, give them tasks to be completed within a time frame, a specific time frame. Well, again, here we have the task at hand of ways to know people. You know, the first two vids, the last vid I said, a way to know a person is to know what a person thinks. The first vid was pretty much encouraging you to know a person's nature, and here we have it, know where a person stands. You know, it's important for us to know where people stand, especially for those people we'll choose to allow into our circle, because you never know when you gonna need help or what you might need from someone, you know, and it's important to know where they stand so you can know who you can depend on, who you can count on. You know, most important things that it states in this morning's note is, you know, you want to know where a person stands. Question them about right and wrong. You know, if y'all have a difference in what's right and what's wrong, you know, then guess what? Maybe, you know, you should be a little guarded in that relationship, you know, especially when it's coming to right and wrong, when it comes to your moral values. You know, if you believe that a certain thing, you know, it shouldn't be done, but they're like, well, I don't see nothing wrong with it, then okay, you need to be kind of suspect about that situation. Then it says, you know, see how they change. When you question them about right and wrong, you see how they change. You know, because now you're drawing the line. Like, look, this is what I'm accepting, or this is what I believe. Now you tell me what you believe on that. So now, once y'all come to an understanding, now you got to draw a line in that situation. And then further, it says to know their intellect, consult them on strategy. You know, if you want to know how smart a person is, consult them on strategy on something. You know, if you want to know how smart somebody is, you know, and you want to know their intellect, you know, about certain things, you know, you got to question them. You got to ask them probing questions that cause them to think, you know, and then you can figure out, you know, pretty much where their intellect is at. Then going on bravery again. I've said in times past or posting and social media that you need to know who you could count on before crunch time. You don't need to be finding out who you can go to in crunch time, because you might go to them and then find out that they can't fill a bill. So you need to know ahead of time. You need to know before crunch time who you can count on. So present them a situation where there's trouble. Let's see how they react. Do they stand there shoulder to shoulder, or do they break and run? Do they become MIA? Then you know if you can trust that person in crunch time or not. Then, you know, you want to know a person's nature. You know, again, a drunk, I'm not in condoning drinking, you know, but a lot of times, you know, and I know this from my previous lifestyle, when you get a few drinks in a person, that true nature comes out. Everything that's in their heart, everything that's in their mind comes out. You know, so intoxicating situations, you're around people and they drinking and they done got intoxicated. Pay attention to what they're saying. Pay attention to what they're doing, because what they're saying and what they're doing in that state gives you a good insight on what that person's nature really is. And then modesty or greed, you know, present people with an opportunity to gain something, to see if they jump on it. You know, yeah, by nature we're greedy, but sometimes, you know, you should value something more than gain. You know, if they'll take gain over your relationship, then guess what? Maybe that's not a good relationship for you to be in anyway. Then finally, to know trustworthiness, give them tasks to be completed within a specific time. If you want to know if somebody can be trusted, give them something to do and see if they follow through, if they complete it, or if they come up with excuses why they can't get it done or whatever. Then you know they can't be trusted. So with that being said, to know The ways of a person. This morning's note encourages us to know where people stand. Find out where the people in your life stand. Good, bad, or indifferent. You need to find out where they stand. Hope you enjoyed this morning's morality moment. Peace, and I'm out.